Hello, what's up? What's happening? Welcome back to another Miles Dawkins 24/7 production, and today we have a Marshawn Lynch through the years. We're going to go from his freshman year in NCAA 05 all the way to his last year in the pros in Madden 16. So the NCAA 05, Larry Fitzgerald was on the cover, Marshawn Lynch, Adrian Peterson, they were both freshman halfbacks. Marshawn Lynch was wearing 32, even though his freshman season he was actually wearing 24, but hey, it is what it is. I did make sure that the measurables were right, and I did make sure, looking at other websites, that yes, 32 was supposed to be Marshawn Lynch for NCAA 05, even though he did wear 24 his freshman year. So NCAA 06, which would have been his sophomore year, they gave him 24, even though his sophomore year and his junior year, he was wearing number 10. Now, one thing that always irked me is that they never had his dreads, man. They never had his dreads, man. And I can understand why they didn't have it in NCAA 06, because, hey, they didn't even have his number right. But in NCAA 07, I was like, come on, man. But this is 06. Look at the beast, though. Look at the beast. Just running over people, using his speed to get down the sideline and doing his thing, man. UCLA didn't stand a chance. Then here we go with beast mode. Look at my man Marshawn doing his thing. But like I said, in NCAA 06, he was 90 overall as a sophomore, and then of course as a junior in NCAA 07, he got bumped up to a 95 overall. And here we go with 95 overall junior halfback, 5'11", 223 pounds. We're talking about beast mode. Now, as you can tell, they got a lot smaller. The player models in NCAA 06 I thought were perfect, and then in NCAA 07, everybody went on a diet, everybody became a vegetarian, lost a whole bunch of weight, and became really skinny, and I don't know why they do that, but hey, it is what it is, man. So beast mode again, breaking tackles, doing what he does, and again, the only running back that I believe was better than him in this game was Adrian Peterson. I might be wrong, but I believe that was the only running back that was better than Marshawn in this here game. Not too many people play with Cal, because again, Cal, isn't the best football program, the world has ever seen, as we get a huge spin move right there. Then they give him that baby stiff arm beast mode. Say, get off of me. Just get off of me. Look at the beast, though, doing his thing. But yeah, I believe Adrian Peterson was the only one that was better than him. But of course, NCAA 07, we did have the 360 version as well, and we're going to jump into the 360 version right now. And graphically, it took a huge step up. I mean, beast mode here probably looks the best. Again, though, they didn't have his dreads in NCAA 07, and that ticked me off, because he was a household name then, and y'all should have been knowing about his dread game. But yeah, man, graphically, NCAA 07 is just phenomenal. I mean, you guys just saw NCAA 07 on the PS2, and you compare it to this, there's really no comparison. Now, if we talk about game modes, then we have, something to talk about. If we talk about, gameplay, then we have something to talk about, because gameplay wise, PS2 is still the king of football in my opinion. Madden 16 is pretty good, man, but it still has a bunch of flaws in it. But you know what, to me as a whole, PS2 is still the way to go if you're a football gamer. And then here is Madden 08 on the PS2, going back a generation, but don't worry, we will show Madden 08 on the 360 as well. And one thing I loved about the Madden 08s is the fact that they had the highlight stick. Now, I believe the highlight stick was introduced in Madden 07, where all you had to do was flick the stick up and it would do something that your player would actually do. Kind of like in Madden, not Madden, but in NBA 2K16 and 15, how they have the isolation moves, or whatever it's called, the ISO moves, where you flick the stick up and Steph Curry actually does one of his moves, Kyrie Irving actually does one of his moves, LeBron James, Kobe do one of their moves and stuff like that. And that's how the highlight stick worked for these Madden 08s and 07s and stuff like that. You just flick the right stick up and they'll actually do a move that they could actually do. If they were like a big running back, they would try to run people over. If they were like a little running back, they would try to avoid contact and stuff like that, which I felt was awesome. Now again, comparing the PS2 version to the 360 version, graphically, there's really no comparison, man. Graphically, this game looks phenomenal. The animations were funky, though. The running animations, the tackling animations were a little bit funky. I like the PS2 version better, but graphically, there really is no comparing this. So again, this is Vince Young on the cover of Madden 08. This is Marshawn Lynch rookie season. I believe he was 85 or 84 overall. I might be wrong about that, but I believe he was somewhere in the 80s for his rookie season. Now, his second season in the league, Madden 09, was generous. Madden 09 was very generous because he was 90 overall. Right here, we're outside of Foxborough. We're looking at the Patriot Stadium, and we are going to do work versus the Patriots, baby. Madden 09 with Brett Favre on the cover. They actually had two covers for this here game. They had Madden 09 with him wearing Green Bay and him wearing the Jets uniform as well. Talking about Brett Favre. So here we go. With my man Beast Mode doing his thing on 4th down, picking up a big first down. I was trying to get as many highlights with him as I could, man. And then right here we get a big one. Roscoe Parrish from the U gets a huge block, and then Beast Mode with the freaking Gears of War camera angle right here takes it all the way to the crib. And then that blue box spot, I didn't get there in time. If you remember, that blue box was a celebration box. So if you got there in time, your player would do like a celebration. I remember T.O. would do like the Soldier Boy dance, a little Superman or whatever it was. And yeah, that was pretty dope. So here we go, man. You got the player, oh, not the player, but the fan buying the hat, even though he already had a hat on his head. And of course, he rocking the Marshawn Lynch jersey. Marshawn Lynch, he had dreads in this one, and they gave him a visor. Madden 09, they took off his visor. And yeah, they give it back to him as a clear visor in Madden 10. And in Madden 10, he was 87 overall. I'm pretty sure that's what he was. But look at him running people over. And of course, as you can tell, the players ran a lot slower in Madden 10. A lot slower. This game was incredibly slow. But Marshawn Lynch takes it to the crib right there. I got touchdown. Beast Mode. So now we're going to jump into Madden 11, taking on the Broncos. And of course, this was his last season as a Buffalo Bill. In fact, halfway through the season, the Bills ended up trading him to the Seattle Seahawks. Now, a lot of people are like, well, why would they do that? But that year, they also drafted C.J. Spiller. They also had Fred Jackson. Actually, Fred Jackson, in the beginning of Madden 11, was the starting running back. He was 83 overall, and Marshawn Lynch was only 81 overall. So in Madden 11, he was only 81 overall. He freaking dipped because at one point, he was 90 overall, then 87, and then dropped him all the way down to 81 overall. And that was the same year that they drafted C.J. Spiller. And of course, Fred Jackson, like I said, was the number one back. But right here, Beast Mode doing his thing. I tried to get the Beast Quake going because this was the same year, Madden 11, where he did the Beast Quake on Seattle in the playoffs versus the heavily favored Saints, because the Saints, they won the Super Bowl the year before. You had Drew Brees on the cover. I believe the Seahawks had like a losing record. Like that was one of the years where the NFC West just sucked, but he was able to break off one of the best runs in NFL history. Definitely one of the best runs in playoff history in the NFL. But here goes Beast Mode to the corner, to the 5, touchdown Seahawks, as he gets into the end zone, flexing on those boys. That is what he does. But now let's jump into Madden 12. Now Madden 12 to me was the best looking Beast Mode on the 360 and PS3 versions of Madden. Look at that, the eyes, got the stats, but it was still missing the mouthpiece, man. Can we get mouthpieces back, please, man? Please. Right there, up there, got again with my man Beast Mode bouncing off a wimpy tackle. Then he's going to take it to the left side, gets a huge block, gets inside the 20, gets inside the 10, makes a man miss. Did you see the wiggle sticks? Did you see the wiggle sticks? Oh my goodness, Beast Mode doing his thing. And then right here, gets it to the end zone. Touchdown, Marshawn Lynch doing his thing. Love it right there, man. He looked, I mean, all the player models to me look incredible in Madden 12. And here we go with Madden 13. They have Matt Flynn on roster. Remember that? Matt Flynn was supposed to be the starting guy. But of course, Russell Wilson in the preseason just showed everybody he was that dude and became the starter and never looked back. But this is him in Madden 13. Of course, Calvin Johnson was on the cover. Look at Beast Mode. He didn't have to do that versus my Niners. He did a thing right up that guy. Is going high step, well, not high step his way, but going to cruise his way into the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks, making my Niners look silly. Beast Mode, it didn't have to do my team like that, okay? It didn't have to do my team like that, okay? Here we go, Beast Mode again. That guy takes to the 10, breaks a tackle, and gets this one all the way down to the 70-yard line. Again, I felt like the player models looked best in Madden 12. Madden 13, they weren't bad. They just weren't as good, in my opinion. And I didn't really like the blue bar as far as the little score bar, scorekeeper, whatever you want to call it. I really didn't like that either. I thought Madden 12 was the best looking on the 360. Madden 25 on the 360 again looks just a little bit awkward. Like, I don't know why I don't like it. I don't know. So here we go, going up against the Denver Broncos, and look at him beasting and feasting. Of course, Madden 25 was also on the PS4, so we will get into that after this clip right here, as he gets brought down by Von Miller, but not until he drags that fool for a first down. Go for a ride, Von. Just go for a ride. Here we go again. Beast Mode. That guy doing his thing, man. Beast Mode is a fantastic running back. This man was NCAA 05 or Madden 25. He just does his thing. And here we go, Madden 25 on the PS4. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at the beast. It's so pretty. Beauty and the Beast right there, man. All in this one player. Anyways, man. There goes Marshawn Lynch running the man over. That's what he does, getting a 14 right there. John Fox like, what can I do? You can't do nothing, John. You can't do nothing right there. He goes up that guy again, doing his thing straight up the middle. That's how you got to treat the Beast, man. Just go north and south. And I think that's one of the reasons why he didn't succeed in Buffalo like he could have, because I believe that they ran like a zone blocking system when clearly he is a power runner, just right up the gut, north and south. You know, get those pads going, looking for people to run over. Just straight downhill running. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure that Buffalo was a zone blocking scheme, and that's why they drafted C.J. Spiller when they did. But look at that run right there. Get all the way down to the one, gets caught by the heel, but then he goes right up the gut again, gets into the end zone, and then everybody's throwing Skittles at him. Throw those Skittles, baby. Throw those Skittles at him, baby. Marshawn Lynch gets into the end zone. Here we go, Madden 15 on the PS4. The dreads look nice. The face mask look nice. Everything looks nice. It looks beautiful. It looks great. I'm telling you, man. This generation, we probably have the best looking football. It's just, man, the animations just got to get tighter. The animations just got to get tighter because, again, man, sometimes there's crazy things, funky things happen, and it makes the game look unrealistic because the game looks so realistic that when something funky happens, it's like, this game is horrible. This game don't look real. This game's a bunch of crap, and that's what happens when you have funky things happen. But right there, though, Marshall's breaking tackles, picks up a nice gain. He has 8 carries, 57 yards in this here ball game. Again, taking on my Niners, making my Niners look silly. I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it versus my team, but he's doing it versus my team. Again, another big game right there of 8. Check out the replay, and then we're going to jump into the last Madden that he is in, and will probably ever be in, unless we're talking about Ultimate Team and stuff like that, and this is Madden 16. And probably he looks the best here out of all the games. I would say that, Madden 12, and NCAA 06, to me, he looked the best. I know NCAA 06 is old, right? It's like, what, 10 years old now, 11 years old now? But you know what? To me, I always think NCAA 06 is a beautiful looking game, even though it is pretty old. Graphic-wise, of course, these newer games win, but animations, if you take the whole package of player models, animations, graphics, I think NCAA 06, Madden 12, and Madden 16 win as far as where he looked the best and stuff like that. But yeah, man. That's going to basically wrap this one up. I do plan on doing a lot more of these. They're not going to be every day because these take a while. I had to play a whole bunch of games to get this footage for you guys. But I do plan on doing the Charles Woodson one and the Peyton Manning one whenever I get some of the games. I have a couple of gaps here and there as far as Madden is concerned with my collection. Even though I did have those games in the past, of course, you know, those games are old, so I'm not going to keep them around forever. But yeah, man. So Peyton Manning and Charles Woodson, we're going to go all the way back to Madden 99 and all the way up to Madden 16. So yeah, 4 consoles is going to be dope. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, I enjoyed bringing it to you. Hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day. I'm going to see you later. Peace. Hi,